Hey, what's up? It's your boy Keri Singleton at the October Film Festival 2015 here at the Korner in East Harlem, New York City, and I'm here with the legendary brother. What's going on, sir?
You know, just supporting the film Where Hearts Lie.
Okay.
My man Tony Lindsay is the producer. You know, I'm not exactly sure how Tony found me. He reached out through my manager, and I read the script and I loved it. Got a chance to play an Alzheimer's patient. It's totally different than anything I've ever done. It was hard work and it was fun. It was fascinating at the same time.
So did you have the, like, I know a lot of actors with the power, they get into their character by perhaps hanging out with people that, like, they intend to go to something. Yeah. How did you get into character?
You know, we didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of hanging out, but just go to the internet, do some research, and then decide there's different stages of Alzheimer's. So you just got to decide what stage, and with those stages come different things that happen to you mentally and physically. And because it was, you know, a quick call, a quick shoot, we didn't really have enough time. And you know, every actor trains differently. I have to go and observe some people. When I did Minister Society, I rolled through the hood and checked out the guys. It's all depends on the amount of time.
So I have to ask you a question. I know this is going to be a tough one. Brother, this is Keri's Korner. Tough one. Right? You have a very long and well-respected career. You got to pick one film that you did as your favorite, your personal favorite piece of work. What would that be and why?
Yeah, that's a hard question.
I know.
You know, but I would say Ray was at the top of that list, and Selma, Lord Selma, where I played Dr. King. I mean, I don't think you can play a more greater man in the history of life than Martin Luther King. So, but you know, Ray with Jamie Foxx was a peak experience. Doing Charles Dutton's Rock was a peak experience. Why the Fools Fall in Love was a peak experience.
The brothers just got too much going on.
Everything I did with Chris Tucker, you know, Rush Hour,
Friday,
yeah, you know,
wow.
all that stuff. You know, so I'm just blessed to have done good stuff.
How does it feel to be an actor in a business that a lot of other African American actors aspire to be?
It's a special feeling, and you have a special responsibility to try to be an upstanding citizen. I try my best to stay out of trouble. I mean, you know, I'm human like everybody else, but you know, I try to make sure I keep my vices in order. You know, drinking and all that other stuff. You know, so you can be around to be, you know, to talk to the young people, to share your journey. You know, I've been blessed. You know, to be in the business for 30, 40 years and still have, you know, decent health and have my mind, and that's really what it's all about. I think it's all God's work to be in a place where you can do what you love.
What's the most challenging role?
I would say playing Dr. King, you know, because a character like Dr. King is an icon in history, and you want to try to get every subtle nuance right, you know, from his voice to his mannerisms to his spirit, you know, and that all comes with your research.
Thank you so much for taking the time out here at the October Film Festival 2015 at the Korner Dinner Hall. That's it. My show at Keri's Korner TV show. It's your presence, brother. Stay blessed, stay working, and stay being inspiration that you are.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, baby.
Let me just get a still shot real quick. Let me get a picture over there, huh? No, I gotta get where you can. Right. Oh, it's George, I mean.
Hey everybody, it is an honor to get this award, and it's an honor to be here. I'm so inspired. The main thing I'm so happy about is Anthony. I'm looking forward to audition to be in Nagging Pixie. Make sure you call me because I want to audition. And it's just, for me, an event like this and to see filmmakers, you know, I've made so many films that nobody's ever watched, right? I've done so many indies, and I know the world, and I've produced them, and I've acted in them, and it's a labor of love, and it truly is. And you know, I'm reminded, Dr. King said that we're all tied together in a single garment of mutual destiny. which means that no matter how well I may be doing in Hollywood, if a young brother or sister in Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, LA if they're not doing well, then I'm not doing very well, because we're all linked. And to the extent that we can lift each other up and figure out ways to walk out of here more empowered, more inspired, wanting to tell stories and being creative, that's how we win. We can't be silent, and we can't allow fear to stop us from telling these stories. And we can't allow fear or whatever negative tape we have about, well, I don't have enough this, or I don't have this, or I will do it when I have this. There's all these reasons not to do something. And I think about the future. My favorite quote about the future is from Bobby Kennedy, where he said, "The future does not belong to those who are fearful of bold projects and new ideas, but rather the future belongs to those who can blend passion, reason, and courage into a personal commitment to the great ideals and enterprises of American society." And I believe that's what we do as artists. We have to bring our passion, which means energy, reason, which means critical thinking skills and intelligence, and courage. You speak French, or you know the root of the word courage, it's cour, which means heart. And we gotta bring our heart, because it's too hard if you don't, right? Because you'll always talk yourself out of it if you're not heart invested. And so, all I would say is encourage everybody here. Let's continue to figure out ways to support each other, to work together, and to make sure we write, because it all starts on the page, right? None of these films get made if it's not written well, right? The script is the Bible for us in making projects, whether you're doing a play, whether you're doing a TV show, whether you're doing a webisode. It's about the script. It's about the written page. It's about the story that's being told. And I get sent so many independent films. I get tons of scripts. I'll be honest with you, 98% of them are not good. Are not. Because what happens is that I think people work so hard just to get the first draft done, and it's so difficult to get it, and they're like, they exhale. But the work isn't the first draft. The work is doing about 50 drafts. And then once you get to the 50th draft, then cut it in half again. Because most of these independent films that I get are way overwritten, with too much dialogue, using the dialogue to actually tell the story rather than the actual visual cues to tell the story. And people sometimes say, well, I don't have money for the location to tell the visual part of the story, so I'm just going to have the characters tell the story. And it doesn't work that way. You can solve it creatively. And it's a blessing for me to be back in New York doing Limitless. We shoot Limitless here in New York City. I hadn't been back here for a long time, so I'm back here living here again, and so I'm happy about that. You know, New York City gave me my start. Spike Lee hired me for my first major project over 20 years ago, a movie called Get on the Bus, and then he hired me again right after that for a movie called He Got Game with Denzel Washington, which helped me a lot because I got to spend a lot of time with Denzel Washington and sort of pick his brain and attempt to learn from him. And so every project you do, there's an opportunity to learn from somebody and hopefully grow. And so I hope that all of us in here, I hope to work with many of you in here. I think that it's creative and beautiful energy. And so if there's an opportunity, if you've written 50 drafts of the script, send it to me. Please don't send it to me before then. But thank you so much. This means a great deal. And this type of festival is so important. So I applaud you, and I applaud all of you for being here. Thank
you. Hey, what's up? This is your boy Keri D. Singleton of the Keri's Korner TV show on the red carpet here at the October Film Festival 2015 at the Poets Gym. I'm honored to be standing here with Hill Harper, a legendary actor who CSI is my joint, bro. I have to say I love it. I love your work. But more importantly, you're here today to accept a very prestigious award. Talk to me about that.
Very blessed. I'm very honored to be asked to come and support a festival like this. You know, in receiving an award, this is really what being creative is about. Encouraging young people to pick up their phone, camera, whatever they can do and tell a story. Create characters, direct, edit. Listen, to me, these these types of festivals that show work, that show what they can do. It's important for me to support, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm showing up in the community. And all of us, everybody that's here, I'm proud of everybody because it just shows how important these types of events are.
How does it feel to be in a position to inspire so many other people of color to follow in your footsteps and make such great bodies of work?
I've been so blessed by so many other people. So, I'm just attempting to do what folks did for me.
Right.
And I remember when I would come to things like this and I get to meet people who are doing work that maybe I would want to do someday. I get inspired and charged up by them and go out more motivated than when I showed up. And the important thing is folks to show up. And so I say show up all the time. And I attempt to show up when I can, wherever I can, because, folks can, things, good things happen in people's lives and then they disappear sometimes.
Exactly.
And we can't disappear from these communities. Our young people need to see us showing up and saying, not just see you on the screen, they got to see you in real life. So they can make a connection that you're no different than they are. And that's how you encourage someone to go for something bigger.
I have one quick question before I have to let you go, because you got an award to pick up.
I got an award to get.
I got to ask you one question. Of all the bodies of work that you've done, you have to pick one. Pick just one. You got to pick one. Which is your favorite piece of work that you've done to heart?
Oh, it's a movie that so few people have seen. I think my mother is the only person that's actually seen it, and the director. No, it's a movie that few people saw. It's a movie called The Visit, and I was based off a true story, a character that I believe he walked with me when I played his character. I had his obituary over my door in my dressing room. So every time I went to set, I would touch it as I went, and I think his spirit was with me. Yeah, I played a man who was in prison dying of AIDS, and his goal was to just be able to visit his family one more time before he passed. And so we shot this film in a prison, and it actually is the film that started my work, working with incarcerated individuals, because I did research, started meeting cats who were inside, and started becoming friends with them as they were coming out. And so the work that you see me do now is in part because I started doing research for this character that I played in The Visit. And it's a film that means a lot to me. The director did tell me that he may try to re-release it at some point.
And he should.
And he should. Hopefully he will. But that's it. If someone wants to know the thing that I'm most proud of, I say The Visit.
Well, brother, I want to thank you so much for taking your time and to come back and to inspire other people. I congratulate you on the award that you're going to get tonight here at the October Film Festival 2015. And I look forward to seeing more work.
Yeah, we got to go to Keri's Korner.
Oh, thank you. Yes, brother.
Yeah,
it's
we
a
got
good
to end
place
up
to
on
be.
the corner.
It's a good place to be.
I know, we're on the red carpet now. We got to get on the corner.
Get on the corner. Hill Harper, Keri D. Singleton, for the Keri's Corner TV show here at the October Film Festival 2015. Let's go watch some films, brother.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
One last thing, real quick, please.
No, we have
Take the picture. Go ahead. Come around. Go ahead. Not just me. Go ahead. Not just me. Go ahead. That's fine.
Yes. I love it. I love that. Thank you. You made it. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much for coming out. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. No, who said that? My shoes, guys.
I'm already checking it out right now.
My birthday shoes. You see my shoes on heels though? Aren't they sharp? Yes.
Everything you hear is really nice. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Don't spoil me too much. I'm gonna put some of the people that come. Happy birthday, little mama. Slam you, turn up. Happy birthday, mama. Shout out, mama. Happy birthday, little mama. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I can't wait till the Royal. Many, many more.
right, Teddy. You know she look good, but I gotta look sort of kind of.
You look fabulous.
You're right.
I mean, look, we got you all dressed up over here.
Happy birthday.
Oh wow, look at my heart. Drop. Spreading my love all over the place. He wants to make sure he get fixed up too, okay?
I'm wearing all black, so ain't no mistake to be made. It's a very casual, laid-back TV show. Just laughing.
Okay.
So it's nothing serious.
What you looking at, boy? You trying to flirt with me?
I wish I could.
And that's her.
I think that's the account.
Oh, make it happen. Let me just do my intro real quick while she's sipping on something. Teddy, give me a cue whenever you're ready. 3, 2. Hey, yo, what's up? This is your boy, Keri Singleton. I'm here hanging out with the official voice of the young people, the lovely, vivacious, and talented Miss Noma. What's going on, sister?
You know, I'm just chilling, trying to enjoy my birthday.
Birthday, what's your sign?
I believe I'm a Libra, right?
That's my sister's
Scales.
sign. Y'all
The scales is real. The scales is real.
Y'all don't play. What's your sipping on?
This is some champagne topped off with a little strawberry straight from Brazil.
The strongest thing I drink is lemonade. I'm square.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't normally drink. You know, I'm not a drinker. It's my birthday, so
It's
that's
your
why
birthday, so you should turn
sipping.
up.
And I don't even like.
Turn up.
I don't even like. To be honest with you though, I don't even really like champagne.
You're from Brooklyn, so you turn up.
Of course.
Okay, all right. So Lil Mama's here on the Keri's Korner TV show. I'm hanging out. It's a lovely group of people. Big shout out to your publicist, Kenneth.
Yes,
from
Kenneth.
Chicago, who made this happen. I'm gonna try to get you on my radio show too. It's syndicated and it's hot. Almost as hot as you.
That means it's blazing.
Well, you know what I want to talk about?
Yes.
You ready? Sausages?
Sausage.
Sausage. But see, I don't eat beef or pork, so what are we talking
Oh
about?
wow, what do you eat?
Not sausage.
You eat turkey?
Yes.
You eat turkey or chicken?
Yes.
We eat turkey or chicken sausage. Actually,
Yes.
one hotel that we go to, they have really good apple chicken sausages.
But no, Mama, that's not what you're talking about in the song, is it?
No, actually, I'm talking about.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about food.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
I love to eat.
I'm talking. Of course, I'm talking about the dinner too, because that's what the young kids.
But see, it's not a. What y'all need to understand is the sister's talking about. You can laugh. Just don't spit the champagne out on me. She's talking about safe sausages. So putting the skin on
The skin, you know how you gotta skin the sausage to make it.
So you put the skin back on.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell her how it is.
Skin the sausage.
I gotta talk about America's best dance group. Although I'm a man of a certain age, I used to dance.
Okay. Well, yeah, we
talk to me about dancing.
I can tell you a little bit about both. Sausage is bringing back.
Sausage.
No, I'm serious. I mean, it both goes into each other. Sausage is that.
This is not a serious show, so you know.
It goes into each other. Oh, sausage goes into dancing. I mean, sausage was developed from a trend that was going on the internet with young people, and at the same time, I wanted to do something geared more towards 90s hip hop, because 90s hip hop is pretty much where I live. Like, I'm a lyricist. I like to flow. I like to try different things in my flow, whatever comes to my spirit, as opposed to making things sound more easy for people in the ear. It's easy because it comes easy. It's fun, and I put everything together, and ultimately, I know that I'm gonna dance to it because I'm already dancing while I'm writing. And so I get the opportunity to influence other dancers. Because I dance. That's what I do. That's what I do.
I gotta mention this because I have to. Speaking of dance, yesterday was my favorite artist in the world. I'm sorry, sweetie. Janet Jackson dropped.
Janet Jackson goes off.
Talk to me about how you feel as a dancer about Miss Janet Joe Jackson.
Alright, let me say this first and foremost. Anybody my age, younger, whatever, could never be offended by your favorite artist being Janet Jackson. There is no competition. Anybody coming from my generation, I was born 88, so anybody coming from my generation, or down, whatever, you was inspired by Janet Jackson. If you're a dancer and you can hold your own like Pleasure Principle, it's because because of Janet Jackson.
What's your favorite Janet
She
Jackson?
goes off. My favorite is Rhythm Nation.
Okay,
They went off.
yes.
And the precision, and it's like they went off. They went off. I mean, as a dancer, you know, we used to do dance competitions. We'll pick a theme. One of the things we did was like boxing. Another one of the things we did was swing. Another one of the things we did was bad, Michael Jackson. And I was Michael Jackson in that. And it took a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of, you know, you gotta really be a strong dancer. You gotta know how to hit. Yo, he's a bad man. You gotta have something in you spiritually to be able to hit those things. So what I can say about Janet and the Jackson family as a whole is that they take entertainment very seriously. And I feel like a lot of people today, it's all about fame and just wanting to be in the spotlight and making that moment. But you always make your moment when you're doing what you're supposed to do and what God put you to do.
Now I want to talk about something else. We sort of kind of have something in common, sort of. See, I worked Arista Records in the early 90s. I promoted TLC's first big album.
Oh, wow.
I had the pleasure and honor of hanging out with Left Eye, Shilling, and T-Boz. You, sister, I'm gonna tell you like it is. That's how we do it at Keri's Corner. I watched the TLC biopic because it was personal. It's the one that was season. Yo, mama, you did your thing. You did justice to Lisa Left Eye Lowe's. Did you ever get to meet her?
I think she
I got to meet her. I'm gonna tell you, you played her. You gave her essence. You gave her soul, you gave her spirit when you played that role. And I saw that on television, and you brought me back to a time when I was in my early 20s and started working with those films. It was like watching Lisa all over again. You did a phenomenal job. What did you have to do to prepare yourself to play such an important role?
First and foremost, I had to respect the art of acting and respect the person who actually had a journey that I wasn't a part of, and just seeing what that meant for both things. To see what that meant for acting, to see what that meant for Lisa. With those two being taken into consideration, I said to myself that I want to get as authentic as possible, do my research, I watched a lot of footage, and I got into character. Everything that she believed that was real for her, I took it as it was real for me, and I became her. And we have a lot in common, and there's a lot of other things that I didn't know, but it became clearer to me as I went into the role, and I just trusted God, and trusted her in spirit, and just went with it.
Well, I want to say something before we close this interview out. First of all, congratulations on being in this month's issue of Intrigue magazine, a great magazine. This is total on the front. Look at this sister. Your mama in Intrigue magazine is not only a very talented sister, but very beautiful, spirited sister. I want to say this to you, somebody that worked with us, I love her. Thank you for bringing her back to life. Thank you. Yes. So we're here celebrating the life, the legacy, and the beauty of Miss Lil Mama on her birthday here in New York City. The Keri's Corner TV show. I'm sitting with this sister, destined to be a legend. And thank you for having me at your phone. All right?
I just want to also, I got some things happening.
Yes, definitely.
So look out. Alright, Sausage was the first single. The second single is Too Fly. T-O-O-F-L-Y. Yeah. And that's off of a 5-song EP style mixtape called Take Me Back, coming this way.
Wow. I just saw something in the magazine. That's me, Tommy Trice. She read this magazine. Lil Mama, happy birthday to all of us here at the Keri's Corner TV show. Gianna.
Oh, happy birthday, little mama.
I thought you took a picture. Happy birthday, little mama. Wish you all the best. Enjoy it.
Yeah, really.
Whole time I'm standing up, thinking I'm taking pictures. So I apologize for that. Oh, you took a picture?
Yeah, I took the picture.
Oh, okay, cool.
And now I'm on the video.
Happy birthday, little mama. Appreciate you. Wish you all the best. Enjoy it, all right?
Happy birthday, little mama. Wish you the best. And hope you enjoy this 26 years of living.
Hey, little mamas. W.E. DeCruz. Just want to say happy birthday. I'm so excited about the work we're going to be doing in the community. This day is for you, and just continue to just strive. I'm so excited for you. Love you.
Little mom, but it's birthday party for you. You know, you're Toronto. I'm your #1 fan.
Hi, Mama, this is Gilda. I love you, and I wish you many, many, many more. And you have a blessed night, all right?
Happy birthday, little mama. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for inviting me.
What's going on, y'all? This is Late White here. I just want to give a shout out to little mama. Happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy your day. You're inspirational. Keep doing what you do, because it's only going to be better and better.
Hi, I just want to say happy birthday, little mama. Love you. Happy birthday, mama. Yes, it's video.
Oh, video!
Let's talk about that. Happy birthday. The best is yet to come.
Happy birthday, Mama. We love you. You already know what time it is. Stay up, all right? Go
Okay, got you. Shout out to little mama. Always good seeing you. You look great. You look beautiful. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, little mama. Jasmine. Enjoy, and I wish you many more.
Happy birthday, little mama. Enjoy. Hi, little mama. Happy birthday. Look at the flowers that I gave you. Happy birthday.
They doing it together. Why? Because he both wearing white shirts. You gonna put us together? Yo, happy birthday, little mama. What's up? This Sugar Sean. Thank you for having us. And many more. God bless you. It's Brooklyn, baby. We love you. All right?
Brooklyn, you know, this is MOO. Shout out to little mama on her birthday. We gonna turn up tonight. That's how we do it.
Right. One all day. Shout out to the man behind the camera, too. He doing his job today.
Working hard out
He's
here.
working hard out here.
Documenting all this greatness.
Everything.